enjoyed this time here with you.
I believe God does not like to see the world that he has created become as polluted as it has, or as violent as it has, as many of us struggle with violence and fear. I picture God not as an individual, but as a group of people. I don't picture God as an individual because God is more than one person. God is all of us. God is within us all. God is strong. God is the power and the strength of all of us. God is kind, loving, and passionate. He forgives everyone for things that others normally wouldn't. God has helped me by always being there. If I'm sad, there's always others around me that help cheer me up. I believe that God is the acts of kindness of others that help you or somebody else. I think that God has helped me through small acts of kindness. I can't figure out exactly what, but I know he has. I think that a person's direction in life can be hard to figure out. It seems like as the years go on, kids are asked younger and younger what they want to be when they get older and how they plan to pursue that goal. Now in high school, the classes you pick can influence what you do later and how you will be able to pursue your goal. I know that this year has been a little stressful because of high school, and I know that the classes I signed up for this year could influence what I take in the next years. So I signed up for a class that was similar to the physics I was taking this year. I figured that the class would be better for what I wanted to focus on. Then I realized that it was the same content as this year, so I had to make a decision. I think that knowing what you want to do after school can be hard. Now with the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math program, or STEM for short, in the new HELA school, which focuses on the medical field, and with all the AP classes and Running Start also. There are so many choices to make. I know it can be hard, and I think that God can and will help. I think that God can help people face this problem by guiding us in the direction that either we want to pursue or is right for us. I believe that God has the power to guide us on whichever path is right. The way God guides us is through each other. God helps us to see the talents and interests that we have. For example, people have helped me to see that I like engineering and design by influencing me on classes I should take. Or sports. There have been many people that helped me become a better player, teammate, and to push myself to my next goal. Like somebody might have influenced you more than others, which might have made you lean towards that direction. So therefore, I think God helps us to see what we want to become and how to do so through each other to help us make the right decision.
Thank you. And from Principal Harrison this week.
I believe that God loves us and he helps us in our times of need. God helps us throughout our life by guiding us. I picture God as someone who will always be there for you and who will always look after you no matter what. It is important that God loves us because sometimes people don't know what to think, so they turn to God for help, and if he didn't love us and he turned a cold shoulder, then the world would be a much harsher place. It helps to pray because people need to show God that they care and that they believe in him. A problem that people face in their lives today is cutting. Cutting is when someone makes small cuts on the wrist with a sharp blade. Cutting is what some people do because they think the world is against them or that no one is there for them. People that cut themselves probably do it to prove something or to prove that they can feel something more than just the routine flow of the day. My faith in God has helped me face this problem by knowing that everything will be okay if I confront them about it because God will help them get through it. My faith in God has encouraged me to help those people by letting them know that they are not alone, that they can recover from this and learn how to live their rightful way.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good job. Good job. Very thoughtful papers. And I encourage all of us to let the children, to let the young people, not children anymore, guide us in our own reflection our life? What is our sense of God? What are the problems that we face? How does God help us with those problems? And so our middle schoolers, our confirmands, we set a great example of how to think about that. We're going to sing a hymn that talks about how God is with us at every stage of life. I want to show you just something about that. 732. It's very familiar to most of us, but the way it's printed in the book can sometimes be confusing. So if we look at it just for a second, 732, you'll notice that the first 3 verses are all the top 4 lines. Verse 4 is way down at the bottom, the last 2 lines, okay? So when you sing verse 1, you'll sing it 4 lines, but then don't sing the 2 lines at the bottom. You'll hop back up and sing 2 at that point, okay? And that's all those are sing verse 4. So I was there to hear your mourning cry. It's a prayer. It's a praise that a parent would say to a child. And so the parents that are here today are thinking about their children grown up. But it's also God's prayer for us, God's statement to us. I was